Well, good morning. Michael here. And our meditation today speaks to opportunity, timing, and being led by God. And our index verse is from 2 Samuel 5 verse 24. But let's read that chapter. There was verses in 2 Samuel chapter 5. We're just going to read from verse 17 down to 25. But when the Philistines heard that they had anointed David king over Israel, all the Philistines came to seek David, and David heard of it and went down to the hold. The Philistines also came and spread themselves in the valley of Rephaim. And David inquired of the Lord, saying, Shall I go up to the Philistines? Wilt thou deliver them into my hand? And the Lord said unto David, Go up, for I will doubtless deliver the Philistines into thine hand. And David came to Baal-perazim, and David smote them there and said, The Lord hath broken forth upon my enemies before me, as the breach of waters. Therefore he called the name of that place Baal-perazim, and there they left their images, and David and his men burned them. And the Philistines came up yet again, and spread themselves in the valley of Rephaim. And when David inquired of the Lord, he said, Thou shalt not go up, but fetch a compass behind them, and come upon them over against the mulberry trees. And let it be, when thou hearest the sound of a going in the tops of the mulberry trees, that then thou shalt bestir thyself, for then shall the Lord go out before thee to smite the host of the Philistines. And David did so, as the Lord had commanded him, and smote the Philistines from Geba until thou come to Gezer. And so that index verse, as you see, is verse 5, verse 24, chapter 5, verse 24. That says, And let it be when thou hearest the sound of a going in the tops of the mulberry trees, that then thou shalt bestir thyself, and then shall the Lord go out before thee to smite the host of the Philistines. So Spurgeon expounds by saying, There are signs of the Lord's moving which should move us. The Spirit of God blows where he listeth, and we hear the sound thereof. Then is the time for us to be more than ever astir. We must seize the golden opportunity and make the most we can of it. It is ours to fight the Philistines at all times, but when the Lord himself goes out before us, then we should be especially valiant in the war. The breeze stirred the top of the trees, and David and his men took this for the signal for an onslaught. And at their advance the Lord himself smote the Philistines. Oh, that this day the Lord may give us opening to speak for him with many of our friends. Let us be on the watch to avail ourselves of the hopeful opening when it comes. Who knows, but this may be a day of good tidings, a season of soul winning. Let us keep our ear open to hear the rustle of the wind, and our minds ready to obey the signal. Is not this promise? Then shall the Lord go out before thee. A sufficient encouragement to play the man. Since the Lord goes before us, we dare not hold back.